What is going on? Welcome back to the Cryptolabs YouTube channel. My name is Colin Mason, and if you haven't quite met me yet, it's usually because I'm spending a lot of my time building out the UIG, the Underdog Investor Group, and hosting our Accelerator group coaching program. And today I have a special guest that I wanted to introduce you to. It is somebody that has gone through that program, that has taken the time to build the systems and learn the skill sets and actually deploy capital into the crypto and DeFi space, and has significantly changed their life. And what I love about our mission inside the UIG and my Accelerator program is we're dealing with humans. We're dealing with human emotion. We're dealing with bad days, with good days. But overall, when you get together inside of a group and you can actually collaborate and mastermind and support each other, magical things happen, to be as cringe as I can. So today I have a great guest for you today who has gone through my Accelerator program and has some things that they want to share. And so take notes, learn the lessons, hear the wisdom that they're sharing. And from there, you can apply that into what you're doing, building your crypto and DeFi business. So with that being said, let's dive in.
I'm not new to crypto. I've been in crypto for a while, but I had a bull run bag and I was just sitting there and I thought, wow, I need to do something with this money. And I found another group, I'm not going to name them or anything, but their learning style and teaching style, they were doing it, but they just weren't the way I digest information. That was the problem I had with it. Great group and everything, but just not a good fit for the way I learn and like to, do things. And then and then through that group, I found the metrics tool, and then from the metrics tool, I found another video, and then I found you guys. So it wasn't the direct thread. And then once I found you guys, it was it. And I just asked one question. I said, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to make $3,000 a month. And that's the minimum. Now, the reason it's kind of low is because I live in Bangkok and that's all I really need. And it gave me a little cushion. And I said, can you show me how to make $3,000 a month? And you said, no problem at all. And when I joined, I didn't really know anything about DeFi. I didn't even know how to enter a liquidity pool. I didn't know anything about yield farming. In fact, it took me like 2 weeks to figure out how to get into Orca. I mean, I was like, I'm a DeFi newbie. I mean, nothing. But once I learned how, and I've actually learned more from you probably watching your videos than in all the sessions, which is ironic. But I do love the mastermind too. But I had learned, I went through all the training and the training is excellent. So I went from not knowing how to do anything in DeFi, not knowing the difference between concentrated liquidity, whole range pools, yield aggregators, yada, 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 to basically, like you said earlier, I'm kind of known as the full range guy because what I realized that I took the risk assessment test, and I found out that I was a risky guy, but being the full range guy, not really. So it's kind of a dichotomy in a way. But I looked at, okay, what do I want to do? I don't want to lose money, but I do want to have high yield. So then I just looked at full range pools and I looked at what the yield was. And this was back in the bear market because when I joined, there wasn't the Trump pump or anything going on. And this was bear market. And I discovered full range pools and I looked at my goal and I was easily able to make $3,000. In fact, probably what you say, maybe week 2 or probably my 3rd week in UIG. Now, I had made my goal easily. In fact, I had more than doubled my goal. So I was doing much more than $3,000 a month. And I had a modest bag. I didn't have a big bag of cash or anything. But now, yeah. So I have to say thank you for freeing me from wage slavery. Now I could say a little bit more about my backstory. Like, I live in Bangkok. I had a job, but as soon as I moved to Bangkok in January, I got laid off. So I needed a quick way to make money. And I looked for jobs and everything didn't work, but luckily I was able to take my crypto, the little crypto I had, cash flow it, and add more to my bullrun bag and have enough money to live off of. And that was it. And that's all because of you guys. I went from not knowing anything about DeFi to basically kind of like becoming, dare I say, if I can be so bold, as a subject matter expert in full range pools. Well, I'm like a kind of like visual auditory learner. Now, I can learn very good by reading stuff, but I learn better more visually or by doing. So the way that you guys did that, it had everything laid out, just worked great. So one, it matched the way that I digest information. That was the first thing. So, and I could do it at my own pace. But the number one reason that I can probably attribute to my success is your style, because I used to play sports. I mean, I did martial arts, used to play football and stuff. I know that you have a baseball coaching background. So you're doing more. It's also your style, the way that you present things, the way that you're open, the way that you interact with people, that worked as well. And yeah, it was all that. So your style of teaching and the UIG style of delivering information to its students was the thing that took me from zero to like hero. I had no idea it would be that easy. I mean, I was going in, I was like so worried, like, oh no, I have no job. I don't want to go back to work. It's like, and I was worried. I had no idea how easy it would be. It was child's play. I mean, I've heard this expression, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, I guess I was just at that point and I had all the tools. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was possible. I had no idea. But in joining you guys, yield farming, liquidity pools, I mean, had no idea. I just had money sitting idle that wasn't working for me. So yeah, I blew through that in like 3 weeks. I mean, it was like, yeah, like I said, I'm probably making on the low side 5K per month, on the high side 7, 8 sometimes. So yeah, I blew past that. So it varies. I'm looking to maximize my gains. I'm an XRP guy and I love XRP. So I'm just looking to enjoy life more. Like I'll be 60 in January, and and I'm retired early. I had no idea. So getting laid off was the best thing that happened to me. So I'm just looking to learn Thai, looking to spend more time with family and friends. And that wouldn't have been possible without freeing myself from wage slavery because of you guys. I mean, that's really it. So I went from, being in Bangkok, losing my job, and then this was in January, and then not even 11 months later, I probably knew I was going to make it in October. Maybe it was even sooner than October. I can't remember. But yeah, probably September, I knew it was probably going to work out. But October, I definitely just said, oh, I got this. I really got this. I knew that I was going to be able to generate enough cash flow. And my bullrun bag is already built, but also add to my bullrun bag. But yeah, in October, I knew that I was okay. I knew I was going to be okay in October. So yeah, just, spend time, travel. In November, early part of November, I was in Malaysia, never been there before. So since I've been laid off, I've been living off of my DeFi. I've been to Korea, Malaysia, Qatar, Thailand. Yeah, all those places. And that's all thanks to crypto. But number one is thanks to you guys and your program. And I can't speak enough about your program. I mean, it was the right place. I was just in the right place at the right time. And it's all because of you guys. I can't speak uh, more highly about you and your program.
Well, hopefully that was really valuable to you. Understand that the vast majority of the success found in this space is up here. It's a mindset game. And that's why I love what we do inside the UIG and what we focus on in the Accelerator group, which is, 10, 15% of the actual knowledge of clicking the buttons and understanding how this works. 85, 90% of this is what's in our head, right? It's the mindset. It's how we approach things. It's how we think through different opportunities. And so that's what we do inside the UIG and the Accelerator program. So if you want to learn more about what we do and want to hear more about our mission, obviously click the link down below. And what I recommend is just join the UIG, get in there, start working through the education, start learning and mastering these skill sets. And if joining me in the Accelerator program and collaborating and getting around other investors that are doing this full time, that's an opportunity for you as well. So with that being said, enjoy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.